or like certain things. So you might be wondering, how did we get here? I'm Alicia, and let me tell you a story about getting a shiny on the top of a mountain. This all started around December 2022. I wanted to be getting a shiny Alolan Sandshrew because who wouldn't, honestly? It's a lovely little fella. And I did get one, but it was unfortunately off stream, so I wasn't recording because I don't record if I'm not streaming my shiny hunts with the reaction at least. And there is no clipping feature on 3DS anyway, so I can't be doing that either. This was the time before I was fully decided on the thing that I want to be hunting both off stream and on stream, but I keep them separate. So that's why there is no live reaction to that, but here is the first one anyway. This was the time before I decided to be streaming through the camera view instead on 3DS and DS and whatever my other games I have on there. Because I just honestly find it a lot easier to be setting it up, so... I like it, it's not that bad. Let's talk about Mount Lanakila for a little bit. I love this place and like how it is like Victory Road of the game. I don't like the first double battles though. Late ice area is never a good thing in my eyes, but I still like it overall as a nice place. But as much as I love this place, it just doesn't really make sense for Alola. A region that is placed in a very warm place in real life, having a cold mountain. Oh god, not you gonna say the mountain, we're not talking about you. I'm sure that you could be making the argument that, you know, Mount Lanakila is so high up that everything just freezes. Get away from here, Z-Word. We're not talking about you today. You do take an elevator to be getting up here in the first place, so it kind of makes sense in that. But if it's so cold on the top and so warm in the bottom, how does the elevator be fine with the temperature change? Anyway, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my cold areas in any kind of game though, especially when it's just not pure white. I don't know why so many games do that. I would absolutely love to be getting one day a Pokemon region that is only placed on like warm or cold. But I have my doubts because, you know, every Pokemon needs to be making sense to be available in the region. They could do warm games for cold regions though. Okay, we're getting a little bit out of topic here. Alolan Sandshrew is certainly a snowball. Well, technically it's an ice ball, because there is no snow type. I'm presently a bigger fan of Alolan Vulpix, but at the time I didn't have the Sun or the Sun playthrough at this point that I could be hunting it. So I decided to be hunting Alolan Sandshrew instead. I wanted to be hunting it at some point anyway. I do like Moon and Ultra Moon better out of the Alola games, which makes it so upsetting that if I want to be using it in my Ultra Moon playthrough, I need to be transferring one over. Because of course always Version exclusives are annoying like that. Oh yeah, Alolan Sandshrew. I hunted down Alolan Sandshrew on Mount Lanakila, as you probably know at this point, but specifically in the upper reaches. And in Ultra Moon you can be encountering these lovely Pokemons, where Ultra Sun replaced the Sandshrew with Vulpix. And you know, you got the same thing. As you might have noticed earlier, this happened actually exactly a year ago from today that I'm uploading this. Why did I make a video for it now? Well, mostly because I started to be making videos this year, and it's kind of fun to be looking back at it a year later, kind of reminding myself what happened a year ago. As of releasing this video, this is my longest 1 in 4096 hunt that I have completed. Oh no, don't show me those numbers. It's not gonna happen again. Even though there was kind of Absol as the target, as you can be seeing, but it wasn't really a target, it was just, you know, I'm really getting anything out of here. It's turning out so well in another place. Well, let's stop the yapping though, and let's go to the full reaction. It's one of those situations because the stores that we usually go to be buying groceries and whatnots, like it isn't like they have like always kind of the same stock. There is few things that they can choose that they are gonna be selling there specifically, like if there is like specifically their made only things, again you don't have them, but mostly it's the same things. But I guess they can like choose in Pokemon cards how they sell them, so it's strange. Because then there is the other like bigger store that we have in here, that like every single one of them is gonna be like in like very drastically different from one another, because they can choose like pretty much whatever they sell. There is like the cheap things that they have to be selling everywhere, or like certain things. It's over. It's over. Well, I guess I evolve you then. 16,890 checks later. Oh, that's nice. I'm to start a catching progress, I guess. I mean, I guess I could try dive balls. Would be quite nice. I doubt that it's gonna be getting captured, but it would be kind of cool. Yo. Almost. Oh no. I don't have any way to be putting a status effect on you, I don't think. Eh? Ah. Again? Yo! We got a dive ball. It's kind of cool. There it is. So careful. Was Coleman Snowcloak. Guess I could be nicknaming them both. I nicknamed the first one just her, because it's her. And the second one I nicknamed Mabel, you know, from Animal Crossing. I got a Pokédex entry, let's go! It's kind of cool that it's like fully done and it's only shinies there. I was very relieved that the hunt was over. To be fair, it was my longest hunt at the time, both time-wise and encounter-wise. But you probably can be figuring out that I wasn't exactly hunting daily since it started so long time ago, which is the case for basically any of my hunts. I can personally be doing the same hunt daily for months in a row. I would be losing the motivation to be doing the hunt honestly myself. If you can do that, it's very good of course, but it's just not for me. It's just kind of like, if you just hunt for the hunting's sake and get a shiny and you don't really feel about hunting that day, it kind of robs you from the true feeling of accomplishing something. But let's talk about these silly little guys though. Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash have very nice shinies for them not to be changing that much. The blueberry is a very nice touch there though. And honestly, who wouldn't love Mabel? And her. In case you're interested in checking me when I'm live on Twitch, you can be finding the link in the description, as well as the about schedule that I will be streaming in. Catch me if you want to. Thanks for watching. I see you on the next video then. Bye!